boss get money like me. Hell nah, can't kinda hunt like me. Shut the fuck out, can't dress like me. Catch a bad hoe, you can't fall like me. Yeah, they say life gamble. Shit, guess he can't roll the dice like me. Yeah, these niggas down by fame. Shit, I'm down by money. Yeah.
YouTube, what's good, YSK, man? Y'all already know who it is. It's Lil Cho, man. And today, I'm coming at y'all with a Charleston White interview, bro. And this Charleston White interview, I guess he talking about the death of the Lil Ronnie. I know y'all been seeing that Lil Ronnie death, bro, like the gambler from Texas. So I guess Charleston White got something to say about this. And his little girl died too. Lil Ronnie girl died too in the shooting. So RIP to both of them. Let me go ahead and say that, chat. So RIP to them. But it's a sad case. All this stuff that's going on surrounding this case is sad. Like, they already found the two shooters already. So, like, it's a lot going on. So we just go ahead and see what Charleston White got to say. First observation, his hat say, I think everybody playing.
Oh man, here we go. We're back with another monthly episode of Charleston White. And on this episode, it's going to be a little different because of the events that have occurred recently in the hometown of Charleston White. A man where he's a legend. Even before the internet, people looked at him as a legend in his community. You know, I lost a friend on Monday. My friend lost his daughter on Monday, and it shocked the internet, it shocked the world. And you know, of course, Charleston White, your name was involved because you're Charleston White. And I just want to clear the air too that these Facebook pages that we're going to get removed are not you, correct?
Yeah. No, so I think it's like a couple of them. One of them like 100,000, two of them like 300,000. Facebook have me shadow banned, so that's why you never see these pages go live. And they scamming people. So yeah, those are not my pages at all. And we've been trying to get them taken down, but Facebook won't take them down. Yeah,
so I got a guy on that. It should take about 3 days.
So this is how I tell people. This how you can, especially on Facebook. This how you can tell because you don't see no memories. As long as I've been on Facebook, because that's where I started out as. So I got a lot of old videos with numerous of views. So you don't see these pages with any memories that come up from years ago. And so I'm always sharing my memories because that's where the foundation of most of my work came from is old things that I posted on social media. So so that's how you can tell the pages ain't mine. You don't see no memories and they don't go live.
Yeah. So I mean the news it broke on Monday. Surveillance came out. I mean, this guy, Lil Ronnie, I've been knowing him since he was a kid throwing parties. I was working at the Parks Mall. Like, we was always cool. He was never really in no beef. He was never violent.
He was a real player type, real cool, laid back guy. Yeah, was never about any confrontation, none of that.
Yeah. So
and that's right there, chat. That's how that just goes to show, bro. Like, that just goes to show fully. It's 2025, man. They just literally vouched for him. They literally just vouched for him and said he wasn't in none of that. Like, and see where he ended up. Like, that just goes to show, bro. Come on, man. That's sad.
I mean, your name comes up because you've been speaking about this for years.
Yeah.
So when you seen that, like, what was one of your first, initial thoughts?
I put when I first seen it, I put myself, because I know his character, I know his personality, so I know he's not on the gangster. You know what I'm saying? So that shocked me because I know out of his little clique, out of his little group, out of all the rappers in the city, he ain't on the gangster shit. So I initially empathized with him from a father standpoint. I couldn't see past nothing else, but man, that nigga died with his baby. And his baby died with him. Shit, I was speechless. Yeah, I was speechless. So I was speechless.
And it's documented too. I mean, I know Go Yayo, great friend. but you are also in the news because you've been trying to combat this whole drill movement that's been going on for years.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's associated with Hood Fame and Go Yayo them. Now, them on the gangster shit. I always have been. Even though you ain't on the gangster shit, you're guilty by association.
And you can't deny that fact, Chad. You can love him, you can hate Charleston White, but you can't deny the fact that that's a true fact, bro. That is a true fact. Sad to say, but that's a true fact.
So you might as well be on the gangster. If you hanging with the gangster niggas on the gangster shit, you gotta be on gangster shit because you're guilty by association. And he's closely intertwined and connected to it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he Go Yayo right hand man. Or his big brother, so to say. From my understanding, nigga, Chucky come with Lil Zach now. So they go way back. So you guilty by association. But when I saw the video, I said, man, them some kids that killed him.
Yeah.
Them some babies.
Most definitely.
And come to find out, it's some babies. Some babies that come through my organization and that I done work with. Knew them from the area. So knowing what I know, this is a long-standing situation. Between the ape gangs and the hood fame, nigga, it's been a divide in this city since these niggas been in elementary school. Ape gang started as a group of elementary kids. Hood fame out of middle school kids. So niggas is cliques that started when they clicked up in gang as kids. That's when I come about. So I've been their rival, I've been their opponent since they've been in school, homie. Most of these know me from the juvenile detention center, mid-level, JD Hall, the alternative school. Most of these know me from working with them in crossing their path through the juvenile system. So I've been having my thumb on this pulse for a minute. That was my fight with the Fort Worth Independent School District. My 40, go, boom. When I saw that video and it wasn't number kids in there with guns, and then I started following the rise of Go Yayo. So, no, man. No. My this is near and dear to me. We made the news behind this. This is how I became in tour with the streets in this city. The Crip and Blood. Cause I'm saying these y'all kids in they gang. So you got Crips and Bloods in the same gang together. Most of the OG that was doing the doc, these was y'all kids and y'all nephew that's just doing this shit. So that's how I started fighting with the street. So when I seen this, and I know we know who done the shooting. The name just coming up that's doing the shooting.
Yeah, they identified the shooters, but they haven't. I guess people in Fort Worth may know, but yeah, publicly they haven't released the name.
And this was a kid who everybody had on the internet. This was a kid that made the internet rapping. I cussed out his mama. This the little kid talking me to everybody be posting this, and he ain't gangster.
The shooter.
He was hanging with J-Dub and he was hanging, so now these were murderous children. J-Dub was a serial killer. He had 2 funerals. So it's been a beef within our city.
Whoa, what does Charleston White mean that somebody had 2 funerals? Who is J-Dub and why did J-Dub have 2 funerals?
This ain't the first baby that done got killed behind what these niggas done. This ain't the first baby that done died in Fort Worth, Texas. This ain't the first father that done died with his baby. Just last year on the southwest side, they shot up some shit and 2 babies died at a car wash with their dad. It was just last year. This ain't new. But because he's a popular rapper, The same baby that's being accused of shooting it went to juvie for shooting a 2-year-old in the Buttercups. This ain't the first time a baby done got shot. But because it's a rapper and he's a popular rapper and he's a well-liked rapper, now it's, oh man, this is sad. This ain't sad. This is normal. This ain't new.
And that's horrible to say that. That is horrible to realize that. It's horrible to realize that that's going on. I mean, it's not bad that he's saying that because he just realizing that that's going on, but it's bad that that's really going on out here. That's bad.
If you remember 7 years ago in Chicago, a man was getting into it with some niggas online. They beefing online. He go to the McDonald's drive-thru to kill his baby in the drive-thru. It was all on social media. It wasn't no backlash, and they went online bragging about killing the baby. It wasn't no backlash for that. So this is the time Charleston come out and say, man, I keep telling y'all, I told y'all, this is where y'all become hypocritical. Because we have an obsession with entertainers and rappers and street niggas. We love them. But the common man and they baby can die every day and we don't have this same level of emotional response or compassion. Our neighbor, our own cousins, our own brother, our own aunties. So I'm saying, man, yeah, it's sad. But as angry as y'all think y'all is, this happen all the time, homie. And I hear people say, women and children off limits. Those have never been the rules. Who told y'all that women and children are off limits in the streets? That ain't never been the case. You can go back to the roaring 20s when the Italian mafia first come into America during the Prohibition era. Women and children have always been the casualty because all they say, if we can't get you, we'll go get them. The cartel will go get them. So who told y'all that women and children are off limits? Remember we started gang banging, y'all? And they started doing drive-bys and you would go shoot up somebody's house not knowing who was in there? Children and women got shot then, people. We kicked in his door. We took his main honey. Kill both. I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap. It's in the lyrics. It's in the movies. So I just want to let people know there are no official rules. There is no real rule book to the streets. These rules are made up as they go along. There are no rules. The rule is it ain't no rule. It ain't no rules to do wrong.
True.
Man, children are off limits. No, they're not. Because I know some to get your kids if they can't get you. It's been done before. That's what started the war between the Jamaicans and Dallas back in the day. When the Jamaicans went and killed the woman and the children. That's how the war broke off and started.
Let me ask you this. Does Fort Worth, does it get more dangerous after this or does the authorities tighten up?
It's already been dangerous.
But do authorities tighten up because now this is worldwide news? You said it's a rapper now, so now it's a high profile case and it's a kid. Do authorities tighten up or does the streets get crazy this summer?
I ain't gonna lie. Before Charleston say anything, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm saying buckle your seatbelt because the streets finna get crazy this summer. Streets finna get wicked, my boy. Keep that, you feel me? And keep your head on a swivel. Cho said it.
The authorities don't tighten up. They're desensitized to this. This don't move them because they see it more often than we do. We only see it when it's publicized. They see it when it don't get no attention. They've been watching this beef, homie. They don't watch all these kids grow up just like you. When they get the killers, it's hard for, homie, when they catch the killers and the killers are babies, it's hard for you to be outraged. We're in a legislative session in Texas right now. When we done that interview with that young lady who killed that kid who was trying to break into the house, homie, we propelled that lady into a national spotlight. She's now in Austin with a law that's being passed with her name on it that people who live in apartment complexes who rent property can no longer be evicted for protecting themselves with a gun. She got a law changed because of her experience. Nobody's gonna do nothing about this. These young niggas already warring and killing. I'm almost willing to believe this is what the police department want. But I know some people who work in the police department. I know some people that run the violent intervention prevention program out of Fort Worth, Texas. I know their spirits, I know their hearts, and I know this ain't what they want. But nigga, ain't nothing nobody can do because it just didn't start today. These seeds was sown when these was elementary school. How you go come uproot that shit? To the roots of this. Man.
You said the city went against you when you were trying to go against the Fort Worth drill shit, and now you said you're not trying to make it about you, but you've been trying to warn people, and people were entertained with it for years, and then now everybody's upset because of shit that they helped.
But this is what I want to tell people, because it's Lil Ronnie. And Lil Ronnie is a well-liked individual. Great personality, good-spirited, good-natured, popular guy, well-liked, and likable. So it's easy to hurt with him and for him. But it was a kid that died with Go Yayo in Houston. Lil Brandon. He was a kid. This ain't I'm saying, homie, they shot up a house, another kid was killed on the couch.
Damn.
Its children have been dying in this city for 12 years or longer due to the youth rap violence. I ain't gonna say but this little nigga was in elementary school.
So you claim you know who killed Ronnie, allegedly.
Well, yeah,
is this not out there yet?
Yeah, we know who the police looking for.
Okay.
That's why they won't say his name. Yeah. Homie, but all these little, homie, they got me. Homie, listen. 4 years ago during the pandemic, they had that mass shooting at Wilbarger Park. 500-600 some people outside for Easter or Mother's Day, one of them. Old women, children. These same little group of had a shootout. Shot a 17-year-old girl whose mother had, homie, kids been getting shot and killed in this city.
That is a fact, though. I'm not even from Fort Worth, and that happened in my city, bro. That happened in my hometown, bro. People went to the club, people shooting at the club, innocent girl got hit, bro. She ain't had nothing to do with nothing. But bullets don't got a name on it, chat. It ain't no bullet that ever had no name written on it before it got put in that gun and shot out. Never.
Why not say his name? Why do you think they're not saying his name?
Because
retaliation?
Let law enforcement do their job. I said his name on Facebook to the people that know. I said it last night. But I done fought to get this little kid out of jail before and to help this kid. The kid done been caught at school with a gun and a 15-year-old. So this kid really shouldn't even be on the street. He ain't no kid, he's young now. A little rapping young. A little rapping young homie, playing gangster. Was the weakest out of all the little kids we used to engage. Was the weakest. He just didn't have the parental supervision because his mama was a hoe. A hoe mama. The bitch that the little young rap nigga his age.
So his pops was his age. Oh nah. Dang, Charleston spilled the beans about that one. I ain't gonna lie. You know Charleston gonna give it to you just like that.
The whole mama, the whole street mama that hip, yeah. But it's gonna be hard to be mad at these kids, even though they killed the 5-year-old. Right now, everybody is emotionally responding and reacting. And by time spring break over with, and the kids get out of school for Memorial Day, and Memorial Day parties and festivities kick off the summer, this too shall pass. They'll forget about this.
And it's sad to say that he's right again. It's horrible to say that Charleston probably right again.
All this emotion, all this attention is geared toward this Fort Worth rapper and this 5-year-old. This will die down and go away just like everything else, and we'll go back to being normal, and this won't bother people no more. But it's gonna continue to happen, homie, because it's part of the world. Our culture now propagates a cycle of violence amongst young people. It propagates and promotes, homie. And not just propagates, promotes, it propels amongst our culture with young people.
What did you take away from the surveillance when you first saw it? The top left corner.
Nobody know what to do, homie. I heard people say, well, it should have been done. Nobody know what to do. You don't know what to do till you're in that situation.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't let you don't know what you would have done, because it's hard for any man, any woman to override their nature. When you as a man get ready to go pee, you don't sit down to pee, do you?
No.
Your nature, you stand up and pee. A woman, she go sit down. When you get hungry and you're not intentionally trying to fast and be on a diet, you don't go against your nature of being hungry, right?
Right.
So one of nature's first rules are self-preservation. Yeah, you would dive in front of a bullet for your daughter. Yeah, you would catch a bullet for your mama. It's easy to say that. Bugatti, baby mama stood up during the shooting to go get her baby and died and got killed. That tragedy was just as sad as this tragedy. But some form or another, I bet you can connect the dots. CJ Casino and Go Yayo were just beefing. Come to the city. I'm on your block. Nigga, it was just 6 months ago. Nobody in the city stepped in and said, come on, man, let's woo, woo, woo. Where the big homies? No OG, no nothing. Somebody say bring back the OGs. The OGs ain't never been shit. The OGs have always been the one to mislead the young fuck over the young. That's why the young don't respect OGs.
Is it that, or is it the young niggas is getting too much money now to where they feel like they got the power?
Homie, the OGs have always fucked over the young. The OGs ain't never played it fair. Here, you hold the dope, you ain't gonna go to jail, you go to juvenile. The OG was the same big homie selling dope to little homie mama. Playing OG, cause we from the same hood, but I'm serving your mama though. I'm tricking with your mama. Then when you come work for me, I'm gonna have you selling my dope, but you're not gonna be eating like me. I'm gonna be giving you $20 off every 100. OG have never played pack fair. That's why they rebel and reject that OG shit.
Nah, let me give you this scenario. Let's say I'm a young, let's say I'm a CJ Casino. I got $40,000 in my pocket. I got two big ass chains. I got a watch worth 10, 15 grand. What young nigga with all that is gonna go listen to an OG that got lesser than them? That's what I'm trying.
I used to watch my generation of niggas do that, homie. Listen to the dope fiend wine OG nigga, and they giving us good game, how to improve our game. Them was the showing a young nigga how to cook the dope. My generation of young respected the OG niggas. We didn't know they were bullshit niggas, and we had more than them. OG be riding our car. He be putting money, yeah, but he was a bullshit nigga. And the OG ain't never packed first. It's like your big brother, homie. He'll give you the nickel because you don't know, you think the nickel more because the nickel bigger than the dime, and he take the dimes.
That is a good analogy.
That's like your brother doing you like, that's how the OG was, homie. He have always been played on the little homie. Homie, very few OGs really bred life into a young nigga, homie. Most of the OG niggas were 5, 6, 7 years older than us. They really didn't know nothing. So no, man, it ain't that the young homie. In order for you to correct something, you first have to establish a relationship. Nigga, OGs ain't got no relationship with these young niggas. Nigga built a relationship with these young in juvie, after school program, feeding them. I established some relationship with these young niggas. That's how I can be so bold to talk to them how I talk to them. Young niggas with them. But these were two young niggas that did this.
It looked like Ronnie was trying to get out the way. When he ran to the right.
Flying,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm finna say what Charles is gonna say for him. When bullets flying, what you supposed to do? Run towards the bullets? Obviously, he gonna try to dodge the bullets. Like, come on now, say cheese. What's he supposed to do? Just come on now. Don't blow Lil Cho now. Don't blow Lil Cho.
And you run. They caught him in the car.
Yeah, but I'm talking about getting away from his daughter. That's what I mean.
She was out. Homie, we can speculate anything. If he in the car vacuuming, as I go to the car wash a lot, nigga, I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own world. I'm not anticipating danger in this city when I'm vacuuming my car. So I'm not anticipating danger. So your guards is all the way down. The way they crept up on that wall. He didn't see them, they saw him. He heard bullets. Reaction.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm trying to say it looked like he was trying to bring the shooters away.
Shoot. Homie, you talking about extreme fear. Fear for your life. Your rational thinking, I gotta get away from this car to get these bullets away from my baby. He might have already looked up and saw the baby was hit. The baby was hit first because they come out shooting. That's what got his attention.
Whoa.
They didn't say, hey, pop, pop, pop. All he heard shot and man, you ain't got time to think. We're sitting here looking at in real time saying, man, I would have. Yes, man, homie, you don't got time to think.
Yeah.
When you go in survival mode.
Hey, though, Chad, am I tripping? Charleston White, he literally made a post saying he should have took the bullets for his daughter, though, didn't he? Or am I tripping? I know I'm not tripping. Charleston White literally made a post and said that. No cap. I know I'm not tripping.
To survive. Flight or fight. Life or death. Now, when he probably ran away, nigga probably think, man, I got to go back and get my baby. Probably caused him to stutter step. But nigga, initially, man, getting out the way, homie. Getting out the way of them bullets that's gonna hurt. But nigga, baby get hit first because they automatically shooting.
Yeah. And it looked like it was AKs, ARs. Wasn't no little shit either.
No. So, all them people in the parking lot. All them people in the parking lot, homie.
One of them cars need to get questioned too. It looked like
all them people, homie. All them people in the parking lot, and everybody, everybody flee. No, everybody flee. Nobody give no aid. So yeah, nah, homie. I think that was a spontaneous act. I think somebody just so happened to see him at the car wash. The young they say that's responsible for the shooting. Granddaddy lived right around the corner from the car wash. So I think that was a spontaneous act.
They get caught. What are you thinking? Death penalty?
They too young to get the death penalty. They'll get life with parole. They too young to get life without parole. They'll get life with parole.
So you're saying he's under 18?
Yeah, he under 21. You gotta be 21 to get the death penalty.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you gotta be 21. Yeah, he under 21.
Does that make you look at things? Well, I mean, it's been happening.
I know plenty. I know plenty grown right now killed the baby, and they still G to the streets and into the G. I know right now they were going to go shoot my nigga Joe Blow. These were gangbanging early 90s. They were teenagers. Riding through Meadowbrook to go kill Joe Blow. And they end up killing a little boy. Went and done like 20, almost 30 years on that murder. A G. They were going to go put in work during a drive-by shooting. So you gotta have to factor in how many casualties of these drive-by shooting gang nigga were. It's plenty. So let's not act like this is new. So nah, homie, I know some niggas can kill some babies, steal some G.
Yeah.
And they respected in the streets.
Forest Hill's a decent area, huh?
Used to be. Forest Hill ain't been a decent area in 20 years.
Yeah, we used to play football over there at Everman. It used to be pretty like a suburb area.
Yeah, it used to be. But then you gotta think all the D-boy niggas coming from the south side, Stop City, when they get a little money and get with a girl with a nice job, nigga, that's where they go. So their kids grow up over there. But they originally from this, yeah, but nah, homie, it's some Forest Hill niggas that, your Forest Hill been with the shit for a minute. But this city, Southwest Side, Forest Hill, all the suburban areas have become violent crime areas, homie, because they tore down the projects, they tore down the Butler Housing Project, and these people have been dispersed out into the different areas of the city, homie.
Once again, like I say, it's just like for where I'm from, my hometown. Back where I used to live at. Them boys, it's like, come on now. Like, everywhere you go, like, he onto something, though. He onto something. No cap.
But suburbs have always been one of the most rising, violent communities in the black community, because who trying to play more gangster than the suburban kids?
Yeah.
The well-to-do kids. Who trying to be more gangster than them? Nobody. So, that area used to be a suburb. Nigga, now it's jumping.
What advice do you have for Yayo? He comes home in a month.
Yayo a crash dummy, so he go crash out. Ain't no advice for Yayo. Yayo is a natural born crash dummy, and he go crash out. He go crash out.
Whoa. I
think this month gives him time to think. I gives it time to where he can't react off action. It gives him time to come up with a plan.
He go let the streets wire him up. Just like Dirk did. He go let the streets wire him up. Put a key in his back.
I'm finna text in the Discord and tell them boys come join the Twitch. Watch.
It's like they gonna be waiting on him to come home. But yeah, they gonna put a key in his back. Man, you got man, it's a lot of people done died in this city and intertwined with this rap shit. Shit had got bad. A lot of kids done died. A lot of young girls innocently done been shot. Some mothers done been killed. All the things that y'all say is off limits in the streets have died. All the rules that y'all try to project and propagate that the streets, all those rules have been broken. Niggas done told, command, all that shit done been, so there's really no advice. We just gotta hope this course don't last much longer. Something has to happen in our community, amongst us as black people, that causes a shift. Or they make it say time out. Black people. Man, we got to do something. This baby dying won't be it. I don't know how much more sad, how much more worse can something happen than a 5-year-old baby, young girl being tragically killed with her father.
What's good, Swag?
It's gonna take something worse than that. We ain't had enough yet. We really desensitized to this. The only reason we're talking about this and the only reason people are having this big of an emotional reaction is because this is a popular rapper.
It goes a lot to what you said in our last interview about the New Dallas movement. You know, a lot of this comes from the music. And I guess the New Dallas movement was more of a positive thing. So it was a breath of fresh air. You know, we've been hearing drill music since 2012 when Chief Keef came out. It became regular. Like, bro, we done lost, like, no bullshit, in the last 10 years. We probably lost 200 mainstream and underground rappers put together, and it seems normal.
It seemed normal.
It seems normal, but it's not
like
normal.
It seemed like this is what comes with the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go be big, you get killed or go to jail, and it's over. It seemed like that's part of the process, that this job, this standard operating procedures of the rapping job. You die in jail. So, homie, I don't want to say I told you so, but when you can't. I grew up in the boys' home. I grew up in the boys' home with other kids who had killed people. So you can I recognize there's no way. Man, if you go back and listen to that song, My 40 Go Boom. This is before all young really even start putting guns in video. I want to say Go Yayo one of the first young rappers that was really putting guns in the video.
Chief Keef, Chicago first, but I can see where you're going.
Yeah, it started
around the
with
same
that.
time, yeah.
Yeah, all the homie nigga Go Yayo down south was the first little I had ever seen. And all young niggas in the house, in the living room, and the lights barely bright with all them goddamn guns. Me up. So when I get hip and I start seeing all the kids in the city with that blonde check he had on side his head. Now all the little niggas in the city, man, what they doing with this blonde shit in they motherfucking hair? So when I get hip to this little nigga, I said, man, what the f***? This is some of the most violent shit that a young Lil Zach had just got killed. I didn't know he was with Lil Zach when Lil Zach got killed. I f with BAC them, the niggas who killed Lil Zach. I f with BAC. Lil Zach daddy is my cousin. So I'm saying, man, all these niggas kids. So I get hip and I'm fucking with the niggas in juvenile with shooting cases, murder cases. I'm fucking with the niggas at the alternative school for bringing guns to school. And all of them have one thing in common. Go Yayo and Chief Keef and drill music. All these little had something in common. So me developing programs. I had an anti-gang cognitive intervention program. I had a 16-week street life cycle. And then I had another a program that was called SAP, a self-awareness program. So as I'm developing these programs and teaching these programs, I'm implementing music and lyrical content into the program. So I gotta go study and listen what these listening to. So when I'm studying Go Yayo, all I see is fight video. And they done took this to damn near every elementary school, middle school, and high school in the Tarrant County, Fort Worth ISD area to perform his hit song, My 40 Go Boom. Nigga, I went ape.
They took that nigga to the fucking high school to perform. What bro saying? They took him to the high school to perform his bonkers, bro. Why would they take him to the high school? What? Don't even make no sense, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that don't even make no sense. I ain't gonna lie, Taz, this hat do go crazy. I think everybody playing do go crazy. Cause that program itself. I don't know why my chat acting up.
Shit crazy. I went off on an independent school district. I really didn't say nothing to Go Yayo because he the kid. And I contacted Channel 8 News. They kicked me out the school district and wouldn't allow me to speak in Fort Worth no more after that. That's when my relationship was severed with the Fort Worth Independent School District, when I contacted the news, because they tried to act like Go Yayo just came up there on his own. A real pep rally. And every school he went to failed that motherfucking STARS test. Horrible. And at that time, only 33% of children in the Fort Worth Independent School District could read on or above their grade level. And y'all promoting this type of motherfucking shit to our babies, y'all went ape shit crazy. What adult would give the green light on this? So yeah, I've been beefing with the city because I started to recognize youth violence. All these little catching murder cases. Oh nigga, I started recognizing youth violence. And not just youth violence, youth gun violence. These niggas ain't stabbing. These niggas ain't hitting each other in the head with bottles and pipes and bats. These little shooting. And they got military-style weapons. How they getting these goddamn weapons?
Got a point.
J-Dub went up into a club. This little 14, 15 years old. J-Dub went in the club and shot a grown motherfucker in the club. Who, man?
In the club.
So I started saying this shit
in
like the children of the corn. But I started attacking these OG, the street, the hood niggas. That became my focus. Cause nigga, these y'all kids, these y'all nephews. So that's how I ended up on the internet.
Damn.
That's how Charleston ended up on the internet, nigga, fighting with these around here for. Oh, he a snitch. You goddamn right I'm a snitch, nigga. Tell on you. So my question is snitching out the window when a nigga shoot a baby? Can we snitch now?
That is low key. If I see a nigga shoot a baby, I'm probably gonna. I hope I don't see nobody shoot no damn baby. But I ain't gonna lie. That's a hard one though. But don't be a snitch though. Don't condone snitching. It's crazy. But like, yes, if somebody kill a baby right in front of me, yes, you're not getting away with it, my boy. Not gonna lie, you're not getting away with that. Not in front of me.
Because how is it that a can kill a baby and go find refuge for how long he been dead? 2 days?
2 days.
Ain't nobody killed the killer. Ain't nobody killed the killer's mom. Ain't nobody done nothing to nigga that somebody we know. So ain't nobody gonna call and turn him in, make him turn himself in. He's gonna find refuge amongst us. And he killed the baby. That's what I be meaning, homie. 5 years ago, he killed the baby in Lenox Mall in Atlanta. Only person who really said something about it was Jermaine Dupri publicly. Kids been dying. But one thing I've noticed about it, even when a kid gets killed, the killer can still find refuge. Nobody gives them up.
Every time you say stuff like this, like you went live.
Yeah, then they die my whole shit. They ain't gon' bury me. I put too many grams in my leaf. Kept me a shot, yeah, I better take keep. I don't trust no hoe, I don't trust my mom. Shit, cause she ain't gon' turn on me. Oh no, oh no.